we are going to do our accounting presentation by group 4, and we are from class DAC1B. First of all, we want to introduce ourselves. My name is Matthew Spikoy Anatinga.
And I, Muhammad Akin Chris Pumasdo.
And I, our last presenter. My name is Muhammad Iskandar Bimasi.
Okay, before we start, we go to the question first. Zahara Trading SDN-BHD, a retail company, has experienced a sharp increase in online sales due to changing consumer behavior. As a result, the company invested in a new e-commerce platform and changed the way it recognizes revenue and delivery costs. However, management is unsure whether these charges are appropriately and clearly presented in the financial statements. So, as a part of the accounting advisory team, we are required to deliver a presentation to Zahara Trading SDN-BHD directors. In our presentation, we are required to discuss the qualitative characteristics of financial information, relevance, faithful representation, and comparability, based on how they are affected by changes in revenue recognition and delivery costs. Second, we need to respond to the situation by giving basic advice on how Zahara Trading can ensure the chart can ensure the changes are reflected clearly and fairly in the financial statements.
Hello everyone, as we know, Zahara Trading Sdn Bhd is local business now expanding online. We will discuss how this investment in a new e-commerce platform affect revenue collection when and online, as well as how shipping costs and feed whether as revenue or as cost.
Therefore, in our view, to further increase the sales revenue of the boutiques in Zahara company, we recommend that Zahara company use e-commerce platform such as the TikTok application or the TikTok website.
So here, I want to explain how TikTok Shop record sale revenue. When the customer buy a product from TikTok Shop, the customer pay the product price and delivery cost. Second, the money goes into an escrow account, temporary account managed by TikTok Shop. 3. TikTok Shop will deduct a commission service fee, for example, 5% until 10% depending on the product.
Other than that, TikTok Shop also remaining balance is transferred to the seller. In financial records, TikTok Shop records the commission fee or service fee as its revenue. The full sales amount is shown in the transaction reports, but the actual income for the TikTok Shop is only the fees collected, not the full product price. So here, I want to explain how TikTok Shop records delivery cost is usually paid by the customer, but sometimes it is covered by the seller, for example during a free shipping promotion. First, delivery cost is calculated based on location, weight, and carrier service. If the customer pays for the delivery, the money is passed directly to the courier company through the TikTok Shop system.
Other than that, if the seller covers the delivery cost, it is recorded as a delivery expense in the seller account. Lastly, sometimes TikTok Shop provides shipping subsidies. In that case, TikTok Shop records it as a selling and distribution expense in its financial statement.
Now, we go to qualitative characteristics of financial information for TikTok Shop. First, relevance. Financial information must be useful for decision making. For example, TikTok Shop sale revenue report are relevant because seller and investor need to know whether the platform is growing and profitable. Second, faithful representation. Information should be complete, neutral, and free from error. For example, TikTok Shop financial statement must show the true amount of transaction fees collected without or under-reporting.
So now we continue to the comparability and verifiability. In comparability, users must be able to compare financial information across time and with competitors. For example, TikTok Shop performance can be compared with Shopee or Lazada if they present their data using the same accounting standards. And how about with verifiability? In verifiability, information should be supported by evidence and auditors should be able to confirm it. For example, transaction records in TikTok Shop can be verified through receipts, bank settlements, and seller payouts.
And then we go to timeline and understandability. Timeline is information should be available when needed to influence decisions. Example, monthly financial report from TikTok Shop must be released quickly so management can adjust marketing strategies if sales grow. Then, understandability is information should be clear and easy for user to interpret. Example, TikTok Shop financial report should use simple terms and chart so even small business seller can understand their sales trend.
Now, we want to advance for trading in TikTok Shop based on qualitative characteristics. First, use relevant information. Seller should always check TikTok Shop sale report, daily or monthly. For example, if sales are declining, trader can quickly adjust by changing product price, doing live stream promotion, or offering discount. Second, rely on faithful representation. Trader must trust only accurate and complete data. For example, before investing profit, seller should confirm that the commission fees deducted by TikTok Shop are correct and not miscalculated.
In my perspective, trading TikTok Shop also can make comparisons and verify transactions. In make comparison, compare your TikTok Shop performance with previous months and with competitors on Shopee or Lazada. For example, if sales in TikTok Shop are lower compared to other platforms, consider shifting marketing budget or improving product visibility. Other than that, in verified transactions, keep receipts, invoices, and payout records as evidence. For example, if there is a dispute in payout, traders can prove sales with transaction history, so financial records remain reliable.
And the second last, act on time. Don't wait too long to make decisions. The example is, if monthly reports show higher sales in certain product categories, sellers should increase stock immediately to avoid losing momentum. Lastly, is ensure understandability. Traders should use simple report, chart, and summarize to track performance. Example is, even small seller can understand which products are most profitable if TikTok Shop provides clear dashboard.
To conclude, the conceptual framework guides Jara trading in producing relevant and reliable financial report. Moreover, it promotes transparency and consistency, which in turn builds stakeholder trust. Ultimately, applying the framework helps Jara trading strengthen credibility while operating on platforms like TikTok Shop.